The holiday seasons are here, and we got a holiday edition special of Dynamite with Dynamite Bash. And surprisingly, the ratings didn't take a bash, and instead, they're actually up for the third week in a row. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Tony Khan, AEW. They're heading in the right direction, albeit very slowly. They may be going at 1 mile per hour, but at least they're going up and not going down. 3 weeks in a row now. We've seen growth, we've seen improvement, but it only improves to 625,000. And the fact that that is the highest rating that Dynamite has in the past 4 weeks, I think, is a major concern.
It is a major concern, folks, because I tell you why, alright? 625 is absolutely horrific. It's not good enough. I watched the show, I was there, I paid my dues. It was absolutely bad. It was horrific, man. There's no two ways about it. The show's just the show's the same shit every week. Death Rider's ending it. You know, they go all out. We've said this about AEW, right? See with their Dynamite, see when you actually factor in who they've got on their shows, right? See the main event. You're getting the three main event guys that are competing against Moxley at the pay-per-view against his faction and Moxley, right?
That's the kind of match we want to see in WWE.
Yeah. The show kicked off, right, with these guys, and then you had the Mercedes Moné having a match. Then you've got like Shelton Benjamin in action in a tournament. You've got Ospreay against Darby Allin, right? And say what you want about those two. Are those two not considered the main eventers in AEW?
Well, if you're getting $5 million a year, you should be a main eventer.
Exactly, right? So when and then you've got like a match featuring Christian. See when you look at this match on paper, and yeah, as much as I think the 99.99% of them all suck, right? AEW, we can't accuse Tony Khan of not going all out with who he puts on his shows, but it's the piecing it together.
Yeah, it's not
you know
like look at WWE, man. It's pathetic now, where the top guys, main eventers. I mean, if you're lucky, they might wrestle one match on TV a year.
Yeah.
I mean, look at when wrestling was great. Austin and Rock were wrestling every single week.
Twice a week?
Every single week.
Raw SmackDown.
Triple H every single week. I mean, you know.
Fuck, you're getting Austin on heat.
Your top guys were wrestling all the time. And you look at WWE now, Raw, SmackDown, they might whip out Roman Reigns for a Netflix match, but I mean, that's it. You look at CM Punk, I think he's had one match on Raw since I don't even know if it was on Raw, Dominic Mysterio, can't even remember. But the matches for the top guys now are barely non-existent. So I'm not going to say that Tony Khan does that or he holds off, but I mean, every single week he does put his top guys in matches, but at the end of the day,
Matches.
Yeah, his top guys don't mean shit. He can have 10 top guys, doesn't mean he's got 10 good guys.
No, that's the problem, though. It's like
every company's got their top guys. It doesn't mean your top guys are good.
No, the problem with AEW is that the top guys just aren't good enough, and these ratings prove that. Like, say you want about WWE, right? See if they were see this Netflix show. See if you were getting Reigns having matches every week and Punk having matches every week, right? Even guys like Rollins and Drew, what is the excuse for them not having matches every week? If you were getting them every week, or at least every other week, the ratings would just automatically go up. But the fact is, Triple H cushions out the normal shows, and even the B-level pay-per-views. Tony Khan, man, it's all out. It's pay-per-views. He gives you like 15 matches. Does every single match suck? Yeah, but you know what? You can't fault Tony Khan for lack of effort. He tries, but as we all know, guys, trying ain't good enough.
Nah, trying. Trying is for losers. You need to win, right? Winners succeed, losers try, and at the moment Tony Khan's trying, but Tony Khan may be trying, but AEW is dying.
I'm hearing questions, can they ever get back above 1 million? I didn't think they'd get back over 600k. So, I mean, you know, they have today, but I mean, honestly, a million, they will never get above 1 million. We can joke about Shane O'Mac, right, and things like that. What is it going to take to get above 1 million?
Miracle.
I mean, look, they whipped out the CM...
present for Santa Claus.
They whipped out the CM Punk footage and it couldn't even get close. That was like the last roll of the dice. You know, I mean, they think a Continental League's going to, you know, bring in the viewers. Nobody cares. It's garbage. It's not good.
Even the way they whipped that out, though, that should have started the show. Not that they should have done it in the first place, but even the presentation, midway through the show, the Young Bucks backstage, talking about it. Oh, here, look at this.
No, what they could have done, though, right? They could have filmed, like, additional footage with Jungle Boy Jack Perry. and like dragged the footage out of him walking backstage. Like, oh look, I've got the glass, even fake footage. Why not? Why not film footage backstage that night they went to air it and be like, right, let's pretend this is backstage at Wembley and you're calling out Punk, you're looking for him, you're calling for blood, and then you carry it on throughout the night with these wee Jungle Boy walking backstage, and then you actually show like the 2 seconds. No, but why not though? See the 10-second clip they showed. You can see why they like didn't really hype it up during the show. It was the deadest thing I've ever seen. It was pish.
I mean, it was a push, a headlock. 2 seconds later, Samoa Joe splits it up. I mean,
hey boys, you trying to take my catering?
I mean, that's literally it. Nothing to see there. Nothing to get excited.
Anyway, let's just hold on. This fucking needs addressed right here, right now, right? As of 5:12 p.m. December 19th, 8th spot on the AEW Most Viewed YouTube videos, right? Is Ricochet's offer for Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Syndicate still on the table? 13,000 views.
Yeah, well, it was only uploaded 4 hours ago.
Was it?
Yep. So that's why I never jumped in there, because I did my research, so it's alright, guys. But
well, I did my research. Ricochet got buried here, right? He basically came out, kissed up to them. Bobby Lashley got him in a headlock, started scratching his baldy dome and told him to piss off backstage.
Well, that's alright, but I mean, I'm not going to compare that to something that they uploaded last night. So,
No,
I mean,
but 13,000 views in 4 hours is pretty poor.
no, it's not great, like, but I mean, that's...
If we did that, we'd be like, that's pretty good, but we're not a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, anyway, let's get into then. So the ratings are up 5% from last week. Last week did 594,000. This week did 625,000. So it's the first time in 4 weeks that AEW Dynamite has went over 600k. Congratulations to them. And it's up 6% on the past 4 trailing weeks as well. So down though 26% and 27% for the quarters for the last 2 years. So yeah, no surprise that. Key demo this week is up 12%. Last week it did a 0.17. This week did a 0.19. So yeah, look, the rating is up across the board, and it's up key demo last 4 trailing weeks as well. So the ratings are up over the past 4 weeks, but the past 4 weeks have been really bad. And that one of those ratings, I believe, did include one that was like really close to 400k. It was like, I think they had one that was like 520 or something like that 3 weeks ago. So yeah, those ratings do not look good because they're not good. That's pretty simple. But let's go into the clips then, and we'll see what's in first place. Now, some of these have been uploaded for almost 24 hours. Some of them not so much. Some of them have been uploaded for just maybe 4 or 5 hours, which is obviously making a difference. But in first place, we've got Cassidy, Page, and White taking on the AEW World Champ, Moxley, and the Death Riders. 180k. Is what it is, 180k. Not great. Second place, Darby Allin, Will Ospreay clashing a Continental Classic Gold League match, 136k.
I tell you what, right? This could have had the possibility of breaking the internet, because I thought Darby Allin died. Have you seen the spot? Death coffin drop off the top rope, lands. I mean, he couldn't have landed any cleaner on the back of his head and spine. I thought he was dead.
Well, he's still alive, so shout out to Darby Allin.
I mean, no, but why is Sting phoning this guy, begging him not to climb Mount Everest, but he's not telling him, here, see these moves
Is he safer climbing Mount Everest?
I know, I don't understand. What's the problem with it? Seeing like, how could this possibly be any worse? How could Mount Everest be any worse than what he's doing here?
Do you think Tony...
Let's get a coffin drop off it.
Do you think Tony Khan could have a match on top of Mount Everest?
Why not? Be interesting. I'd take it.
Yeah, that'd be an idea.
Cool, yeah. The highest wrestling match in history.
God, good chicken with it. Third place,
Rob Van Dam against Darby Allin.
118k. Holiday Spirit. MJF feels charitable this holiday season.
What'd you make of Adam Cole?
MJF's just falling off the face of the earth, isn't he?
He has. What'd you make of wee Adam Cole though?
Skinny man. Very, very.
Wasn't edited, by the way.
No, that's mental. Then we have up next, could Anna Jay defeat the CEO Mercedes Moné for a TBS title? This one's uploaded only 13 hours, got 80k, so yeah. Tony Storm, Portrait of a Rock Star, got 50k. Normally rock stars get more than 50k. Tensions are high for Team Orange Cassidy, Hangman Page and Jay White, 46k. Not great there. Then in 7th place, got Shelton Benjamin, battles the Beast Mortos, 32,000. That was after 4 or 5 hours. And then, after 4 hours, is Ricochet's offer from Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Syndicate still on the table? 13k. Not great. Not great. Bobby Lashley came in about 6 weeks ago and he got 2 million viewers. Now he's getting 13,000. That's the Tony Khan and AEW effect right there.
It is, and you know what? What are they doing with Bobby Lashley, man? Where's he been the past couple of weeks? He just came out this week to basically say, Ricochet, you're no longer welcome. And then Ricochet's got this new gimmick where at the end of his sentence he goes, aha! He thinks that's a character.
I don't know why Lashley just didn't come in, destroy everybody, and set his sights on the world title.
Yep.
That to me should have been the goal. That should have been what Bobby Lashley was trying to do. I mean, he took out the former AEW champion, and now he's what is he doing? What's his purpose? What's his mission?
Anyone with a brain can see that Jon Moxley's stale, right? Bobby Lashley, see once these ratings began to just stagnate and the hyper on Shane and whatever they were doing with this takeover just died, Bobby Lashley came in. Somebody knew.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I don't think this Jon Moxley needed the belt for this current run. If you're going to take over the company, then I don't think you need the world title.
The belt doesn't even feel important. You know, the NWO didn't need the belt when Nash and Hall came in the first couple of weeks. You don't need the belt for this. Eventually you do, but I think Moxley winning it as early as he did is almost suffered. It's almost like you take over, then like the final part of the takeover is winning the belt. Maybe. Then you can have a babyface go up against that. But you've got 3 guys here going up against Jon Moxley, and he's going to win, isn't he? He's just going to win this match. And then what next going into 2025? Tony Khan's promising new eras, but what I'm seeing, same old shit.
Same old shit, guys, for AEW, but best rating 4 weeks, so who knows? Can they make it best rating 5 weeks next week? We'll have to find out. Quarter hours coming soon. Till next time, don't hit the like button, and we'll see you then. Peace.